Let me know if you can hear me. You know how I am about that. CJ Eats, you're here. Yay, we missed you last week. Mona, we missed you too last week. Tiny Sis, I'm doing so good. Happy Friday, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm assuming it's a yes, but I want full clearance because you guys know. You're happy. Yay, Paradise Earth is here. You can hear me. Oh, yeah. As you can tell, I'm in a different spot today. You've seen this before, but there's a good reason why today we moved it out here. So, Trevor, welcome back. How you doing? John, my flowers. I love them always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can hear me. Yay. Sean Starlight, welcome back. It's nice to have you back. Sarah Baby Doll, how you doing, girl? Welcome back. Welcome back. Jesus Only, hi, welcome. I feel like you're new. If you are, please put that you're new in the chat. We want to make sure you feel seen, heard, and loved on. So, Dice Golden, and you're back. Thank you, hon. I'm so excited to see you here again. Everybody, oh my gosh, guys. I gave you a little bit of a inkling, right? That I have a surprise for you guys. But you guys still don't know what the surprise is, obviously, because it's a surprise. But I'm really happy, as you could tell. I'm really happy. So let me say some more hellos, right? Nicola, you joined. Hello. You had a great birthday. No, sorry, Nicola, and then Molly. Happy birthday, Molly. They kind of move around fast. Okay, so Nicola Sunshine, hello. Molly, happy birthday week. It was yesterday, right? It was yesterday. Happy birthday. So we're going to celebrate Molly in the comments because it was her birthday yesterday. And thank you for requesting a cameo. That was so fun to do your first cameo with me. So yay. Yay, Jose Be Kind, what's up? Welcome back. Shay, oh, you really missed me. Thank you, Shay. Welcome back. Thank you for saying hello in the comments. I love it. I love it. Shane, oh yeah, happy Friday vibes. Absolutely, you know it. The girl in red, that's me. Brandon Bear! Hi, Brandon Bear! Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know how many more hellos I can do without just jumping out of my skin. I am so excited here. Okay, guys. You're freaking excited. I'm freaking excited, Nicola. You have no idea because I know the surprise. You don't know it yet, but I know it. I love surprises. Can you tell? I love surprises. It will be revealed soon. We will patiently wait. Mona, thank you for your zenness. It will be revealed soon. It will be revealed soon. I'm trying to drum up as much oomph as possible, guys. When you see, hear, know the surprise, I need you all to go what? Okay, in the comments. Literally go, what? In the comments, all right, guys? I need you to go, what? Just pump it up. You'll see why, and it'll be easy for you. So believe me. Okay, everybody. So let me make sure everything's good. Nicola said, "Thank you for my little dancing pear. Thank you for my dancing pear. I love dancing pears." Reaper. Oh, that's a weird name. Hi, Reaper. It's too early for Halloween names. Okay. Trevor's Infinite. Horizons is here. What? Oh, everybody's putting what already in. I love it. Skips, hello, welcome, what? All right, guys. All right. Everyone's putting what? All right, you guys are putting what in the chat already. Okay, that means you're ready. I'm ready, and that means without further ado, guys, I have a surprise for you guys. Wait till you see them. Sarah Baby Doll, thank you for my dancing little fox with the heart. Wait till you see them. I don't even want to say he, she, what. So this person needs zero introduction because here they are. What? What? I told you. Okay, yes. I told you. This is your wife. I'm on Jovanna's live. Katherine Norland, of course. I am so excited to have her in my home for the first time ever. We've been trying to do this forever and ever and ever, and we have not been able to coordinate schedules, babysitter, rabbit sitter. Not really, but you know what I mean. She's the one that's really got so many balls in the air. And gosh. So today I kidnapped her. Not really. She came on her own accord. I didn't.
You've got great lighting here, I have to say.
It's great, right? I don't need a lot of lights. I got these little dinky things just because I feel like the actor in me, I need a light. Yeah. But this is great. Yeah. So how you doing today?
You know, traffic. LA, but we're here.
Literally right off the press here. She literally landed. I'm like, come on, you're coming in.
I got here 4 minutes before the live.
But it was perfect timing. It was perfect timing. How you doing today? We haven't even caught up. So you guys are going to get some catch up on here, all right?
I know, because we have like 6,000. So we haven't got together to catch up since February.
Oh my gosh. And that was at a restaurant, so we didn't have like the full
we couldn't go full all the way because
public spot.
Yeah. So we're here.
Yeah. So I may not be as much in the comments. I'm going to try my best, but I'm so excited to have her here in the flesh, as I know you probably are. So we're going to ask some questions, see what's up. We're going to roll today. I think, given your stance that it took you so long to get here, we live in the same city. How long did it take you?
At least an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah, easy.
It's not rush hour. No. It's not rush hour.
It's lunch hour, as you know. It's what?
I left at 12:26.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But all those times I went to your house, you now know.
I know.
You now understand.
I know.
And we're what, like 20 miles-ish? 22 miles-ish?
Yes.
It's not the worst-ish. Like any other city, it would be 30 minutes.
Where I'm from, it would take 25 minutes to go 20 miles. Yeah.
I was giving a little shavings, just a little cushion, just in case, you stopped and got something on the way, like sometimes you do when you go to someone's house. No, you can't do that in LA. You got to book it and hopefully get there.
For a hot second, at a stoplight, I almost bought you flowers.
Oh, but that would have delayed you.
Okay, where's my wallet?
No, that's too many things. It's the thought. I feel the flowers in here with us. I feel them. They're beautiful. Look at them. Oh, they're gorgeous. Thank you. You shouldn't have. See, we're actors. In our imagination, there's all these flowers. And John gave us flowers. John always gives us flowers. So we have them, right?
So sweet. So sweet.
How's everybody doing? Nicola, thank you for your chat love, your super chat love.
Oh, speaking of Nicola.
Oh, another surprise? Wait. What surprise is this?
Oh, you're about to see.
What's happening?
From super fan Nicola. Okay, here's the reveal.
Oh.
True besties are like stars. You can't always see them, but you know they're always there. Here it comes.
Oh.
Jovanna and Katherine.
Girl, you need to be like our graphic artist. Like, you are good. Oh, this is so beautiful, and you brought it. This is the person, like, she's so responsible with everything. I'm always like,
it's a curse.
No, it's not. It's the most beautiful thing, because I would have been like, oh.
But it causes a lot of stress thinking you have to be concerned with everybody all the time and everything.
Well, good thing you have that stress. I have other stresses. So they kind of...
Is everybody fed? Is everybody happy? Does everyone have what they need?
She's so good at it. We go to her house, and that's probably why I had anxiety, you coming. No offense. Because she's such an incredible host, and I'm like...
She's like, I'll put a bowl of pretzels out later.
I'm on a cleanse. I can't even give her pretzels. I got to figure out what to give her. A couple carrots here and there. You'll be good. I got a rabbit.
I brought a snack.
I knew you would. Guys, Nicola, thank you. That was beautiful. I love it. And thank you for sharing it on the live. That was so perfect. I love it. I feel like I need to be on that side.
We can have joint custody.
Ooh, okay. So
when we see each other every few months.
We got to make it more regular, though, so it's not every few months, because that's ridiculous. Since February, March, April, May, June, July, 5-ish months.
We tried to get together in May, but something happened.
We were both traveling.
We were both traveling. Minnesota, that's right.
I was in Florida and Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, because now we have more cities to go to now that family, Oscar has rekindled with his family. So it's really amazing because now we go to Minnesota as well. I never thought I'd be going to Minnesota without Katherine. Like, that just seems wild, right? But we go to Minnesota and we go to Houston now a lot.
Cool.
Yeah. So we have to like divvy up the holidays.
That's a lot of travel.
Just for family, which is really amazing.
I love it.
I know. It's really amazing. So I'm on this side so I can kind of like hold.
That's why.
It.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to like see the comments.
And I have to hold it down. Heaven forbid I'm trying to do another thing with my hands.
Wait,
they
did we
disappear.
miss the quote time? Oh, no. It's
No, I have an alarm, girl.
You don't have alarm. Oh, she sets alarms?
Oh, yeah, because if they know I'll forget. They have to remind me to set my alarms.
Okay. You're predictable. I love it.
Guys, she said that. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. There's so many comments.
Sporadically predictable.
Lucas, you made it! Yay! TNL connections. Is this happening to you too, where like they're so little and it's hard to see the comments sometimes?
Sometimes.
Because you wear glasses.
I wear glasses for distance.
Oh, got it.
So for driving and watching movies, but I can see.
You can see that?
Yeah, I can see.
It's getting increasingly more difficult for me, and I don't want to wear glasses just yet.
You don't want the glare. Yeah.
That's the reason.
I can read the comments.
Oh, so I should put you on this side.
Whatever you need, girl. I'm here for you. This is your life.
Yeah, you are. You're awesome. I'm so excited. Could you tell that we're going to have a Friday together?
Shay says, I love you both so much. I'm big fans of Dhar and both of you and many actresses. Okay.
Yeah.
We fit the bill. CJ 8s, I love the surprise. What a beautiful moment.
Oh, CJ, you're so sweet. Oh, there's the alarm. Okay. So I was going to have Katherine do the quote of the day, but like she was driving for the last couple hours, so she couldn't obviously do it. So it's not that I'm being rude. It's that I'm covering the situation. So I picked like 5 today because I was so excited for Katherine to be here. I'm like, which one? So I'm going to need a second to determine which one I'm going to show.
Take your second. So Angela just answered someone who asked if I was going live tomorrow. I normally do on Saturdays, but I'm going to be at an acting workshop. And then the next 3 Saturdays after that, I'm going to be in Minnesota. So I will not be live on my normal Saturday mornings till a month. So like August 16th, I think I'll be back.
Look at you.
Taking a break.
Nice.
Gonna be with family.
Oh, so necessary. Can we get a what that she's gonna be with family after so many 8 a.m. lives on Saturdays? Guys, she said once, she's like, you can come on my live. I'm like,
8 a.m.?
What time is it at?
On a weekend? Well, the superstars are the people who actually show up at that time and join me.
And you have so many always. There are a lot of superstars.
I can sleep in if I wanted to. I have kids.
Exactly. I can sleep in just perfectly
Mona
fine.
says, Katherine, have fun at your acting workshop. I couldn't make it tomorrow. Enjoy. Brandon, can't wait to join your live. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Remember 2 years ago how you girls went live to share your books? So
that was an interview. Yeah, but we weren't together in the same room.
True.
Was it still COVID? It was kind of ish because it was 22.
Was that when your book came out? Was in 2022?
Mm-hmm. So it was still COVID. So we were under lockdown ish in LA still till 23.
Okay.
So that's probably why we didn't get together in person. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to share first, and I might share a second one just because I think they piggyback off each other really well. So here we go. Life is unpredictable. It always has a twist that can surprise you unexpectedly. I thought that was perfect for you today.
We gotta be ready for it. You know, so many times we get thrown off because we're like, I can't believe this happened. Well, why not? Why can't you believe that happened? Why did it happen to me? Why not you? Did you want that to happen to somebody else? You know, sometimes, bad stuff happens. Oh, you wanted it to happen to somebody else? I don't know. Like, the Bible says the rain falls on the just and the unjust alike. So, people, just carry your umbrellas. Right? Bad stuff's going to happen, even to good people. So that's, unpredictable, but it could be good. It could be good surprises too.
Yeah. So this is the one I'm going to piggyback off of it because. Do you want to read it?
Embrace uncertainty. Some of the most beautiful chapters in our lives won't have a title until much later. By Bob Goff.
Do you see how sometimes us not knowing what is happening or how it's going to happen or how quick it's going to happen, do you see how sometimes when we look back, I always say you can only connect the dots looking back. That's how you title your chapters, guys.
Connect the dots looking back.
That's a great quote. Okay, so there's going to be another little bit of a ruffle here.
Not a big one.
He always makes a big one.
Just the most important one. You're fine.
Hi.
Come on in. Well, you were already talking about you, so you might as well just hi.
He was trying to be quiet, and I'm like, ah!
You can't sneak in here. You have to fully present.
Oh, hi. How are you guys doing?
We're having so much fun.
Interrupting a little bit, but
Yes.
hi.
Oh, hi.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Thank
Okay. Amazing quote. Yay.
Mona says, embrace uncertainty. Some of the most beautiful chapters of our lives won't have. Oh, so she writes it down.
Writes it down because she's a
that's
fast
so nice.
typer.
That's so nice.
I know, she's so good.
I
usually show it too, but there's so much excitement. So this is the second one. In case you want to take a screenshot. Oh, and we're both in it. Hold on.
Kind of reminds me of,
Just in case.
people saying everything in your life happens for a reason, but sometimes you don't know the reason until much later.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
And here's the first one in case you want a screenshot. So yes, thank you. Oscar, everybody says hi, Oscar. Hi, Papa Bear. Daddy. I had a feeling.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was Oscar the surprise, and then I really surprised you.
It's a real good surprise.
Hello, Oscar. Mona says, Lizzie, love, you're back. Nice to have you back. Love that, Katherine. Aw, I know. She's full of gems. And drop some. Is this the umbrella part? Because that was really cool. The thing is, we live in LA.
You still have to be prepared. I mean, we have to be prepared for traffic jams.
Yeah.
So you gotta no, even if you go, I'm only going 10 miles, please go to the bathroom before you get in your car. Don't say, I'll just go when I get home.
No.
Because you could be in your car for 5 hours.
Yeah, we know this. We know this really well, actually. It's like a LA thing, right? Whenever you're like, okay, I gotta go pee before I get on the road. Everyone's like, yeah, go.
Always have snacks. Always have snacks. I mean, being prepared. Being prepared for the rainfall, being prepared for whatever you don't know is going to happen. And then not letting it get you stressed out or upset when things don't go exactly the way you wanted it to. Because sometimes we get so focused on the bump in the road, the mess up, that we fail in those moments to recognize the gift that is in front of us. You know, if our car blows a tire, we end up sitting at the mechanic shop to get the tire fixed. We're so busy grumbling about it, mad about it, texting all our friends, can you believe this happened? Instead of the divine appointment of the person that's sitting right next to us in the tire shop that God orchestrated for us to meet them at that time in that moment.
Chills. The way you say that, right? And it's such a beautiful reminder because so frequently, like she texted me on the way here. She's like, I hit traffic. I'm like, we had planned like a couple hours before so we could have a little bit of a catch up and a little chat, maybe a little snack, you know, give a full rundown. 4 minutes before the live, I could have been like, she's not here. What if I have to go live and I have to open the gate? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you're driving. You be careful on the road. Yeah. That's the first and foremost important thing. And at the end of the day, it was perfect.
I had an unexpected guest last night. I had a little sleepover. One of my friends just got back in from Florida.
Oh, fun!
And I didn't know she was going to spend the night. And then this morning it was... And,
Why didn't you tell me?
It's because, you know, we're just rolling with it.
You could have.
She needed to go anyway.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad I got you.
Yeah.
Good. She had her turn, now I got my turn.
I see her way more often than I see you.
Okay, good. So I don't have to feel like, wait a minute, you see her more often? She lives in Florida? What does that say about LA?
This friend that I see more often lives in Florida.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's all good.
She can get here. Oh, no, it's Florida. For a second, I thought I was in Florida, but I'm not. Because I was like, she can get here at the same time. Okay, no, that doesn't make sense. I will move on.
Eyes on the road. Aw, thank you, CJ. Okay.
Yes, Katherine is the best, and I'm so glad I get to steal her from all your boys today. Like, thank you,
Yeah.
Papa, for taking care of the boys for us today.
Indeed, and school is out, so
They get a full day of it.
Yep. So
I don't know that feeling. I feel like it would be fun for school to be out and to be with the kids all day. Apparently, speaking from a real parent, they're like,
it's fun.
okay.
You don't want to get anything done. It's super fun.
I forgot who I was talking to.
How many hours can you play Legos?
Okay. Do you need one? I brought a few.
I think I'm
Oh my God! It's minute 22 already.
lesson time.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna. Ooh, I'm hot. In case you need a fan.
Okay.
Because last week it was so hot and I didn't prepare.
We've got so many here. Why do I need more fans?
Ah, I get it. Took me a second though. I was like, I'm not seeing a fan. Everybody, hello! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Angela, wow, Sarah, baby doll, Nicola, son. Thank you so much for all the chat love. You guys are just incredible. You ladies are just incredible. Oh my gosh, Ninja Keith in the house. What's up, my ninja? How you doing? Oh no, Mona, I am so sorry. It must be like 200 degrees in your oven.
Your oven, you call your house, right?
Because it's like 125 in here. And that's because we're out here. If we were in the other room, Katherine.
I would take my sweater off.
Oh my God. Last time I was dripping so much, like literally sweat.
You were sweating on your live stream.
I was, because I was like, I can't mess up the sound with the fan.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So-
You gotta cool down your house before. Oh, you do? Do you have air?
Not central AC.
Oh,
So I
okay.
don't even have AC in that room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a little. I moved offices, so I don't have.
Yeah, you moved
my office is in the back house now.
Ooh, look at that.
So I have a little air conditioner in the window, and the key is to cool it down a couple hours before you go live, and then turn it off when you go live.
Okay.
But just a
can't do
thought.
that.
You can get one of those little standalone air conditioners that you just plug in.
I have them in other rooms, just not
Oh,
my office.
gotcha.
Because it's always so cold in there otherwise.
Oh,
it's
cool.
cold during the day.
Okay.
It's just at this time it's hot. All right. Gift, my love. Hello. Oh, Lucas in Ohio. It's only 75 degrees. That's nice. Okay. Lesson of the day, of the week. I've had a lot of lessons this week, but the one I really wanted to talk about was a piggyback off of last week. So if anybody was here last week, Katherine, I know you probably haven't heard this one.
No.
But the lesson was about like power, inner power, I am powerful, speaking to the I am worthy queen. It kind of like is synergistic. But what I loved that Oscar said, he popped in at the end of the live and he said something that really struck me because it reminded me how much my life changed when I started behaving the way he suggested. So his contribution was there's power in how you respond. You have the control of whether or not to respond in a positive way or in a negative way. And that sat with me all week because I just remember the times when I responded awfully to everything. Like today would have been like, right? And I just remember the minute that I started choosing how to respond, my life changed forever. And so I think it's really powerful for all of us who may be having a bad week, a bad month, a bad day, that you still have the choice. You choose how you respond. And I love that Oscar said that. It was like the final 5 minutes he popped in to say hello and dropped that. And it's just reminding me how much more power you have when you do choose positively.
Yeah, and there's, I don't remember what type of martial art it is, but there's a certain kind of martial art where you're not using your own force, your own strength, your own power. you're using your opponents. So like if we're against each other and try to push me, and I'm trying to push you, and we're trying to push each other, we're not getting anywhere because we're both exerting all of our power. But the moment like you try to push me and I don't try to push back, I can make you fall because you're just losing your own power yourself.
That's like jujitsu. That sounds like jujitsu. Yeah.
So, but we don't have to force things. Sometimes we just have to like, okay, you want to push me? Well, go ahead. So when you watch movies, you see this demonstrated a lot. The aggressors they're just going forward because they don't feel like they have power. But the people that are really in charge, like the Godfathers, they sit back
and they allow
it. They're like, okay, you get all bent out of shape. I'm just going to sit back here because I know my power. So when you know your power and you're walking in it, the less you have to prove yourself, the less you have to force, the less you have to like, see, I'm so strong. You know, the bullies of the world are the ones who feel the least powerful.
Yes. Isn't that the truth? And yet we give them so much power, which is what they're seeking, and they don't deserve any of it at all. So I love that. And I know you're talking about movies, and this is a segue because, I don't know, have you, probably with your boys, have you watched the latest Karate Kid? The newest one?
My husband took the boys to it, but I wasn't there.
It was good.
Yeah,
I loved it.
He takes them to movies sometimes when I'm at work. So
okay. When it comes out on TV, you should watch it with them because it's really cool what you just said, parlaying that into the bully. Like there's so many lessons in that one. Anybody else see the latest Karate Kid Legends or whatever? And it had Jackie Chan in it. It had Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, it's Jackie Chan.
What did I say? Jackie?
Chang. You put a G on it.
Well, I didn't even hear the G.
Okay.
And there is a
Maybe
Chang
it's just
beer,
me.
so maybe I confused the two. Which is something I would see myself
I saw
doing.
the trailer. It looked good.
It's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you watch Cobra Kai or did you just watch?
I didn't watch Cobra Kai.
Okay.
I watched the original Karate Kids with Mr. Miyagi. And it was really cool. So back to what you were saying, it's like that arc, right? Like that hero's journey where like you think you need to have more power, as did the Karate Kid, but when he realized that he had the power within and that he can move out of the way, it really gave him the win. I mean, you know that he's gonna win, so I didn't.
Yeah. A lot of the power, it is a mindset, and you don't, like, it even does come down to, like, your self-worth, that you are worthy. Because if you don't feel like you're worthy, you're going to totally feel powerless. If you don't know who you are and you're not confident in yourself and your identity and that things are going to work out, you're going to feel like you have to force things. You're going to feel like you have to control things and exert your power. Oh, people are going to step on me if I don't. People are going to screw me over if I don't. And sometimes you're kind of bringing that
onto yourself.
Yeah.
I love that. We have the power to change our minds about what the world thinks about us.
Sometimes. We can't always control what other people think about us. We can present ourselves in the best possible way that we know how to, but sometimes people are still going to think untrue things about us. They're still going to lie about us. They're still going to, we don't have that kind of a power, but we can present ourselves in the best possible way. And the people who get us, they'll get us. And we're always going to have haters. We can't, if everybody likes you, then I hate to say it, but you're living kind of a lukewarm life. And you're doing things to please the masses instead of standing true and firm. I mean, if you just kind of look at politics, gross. The sides, gross. The fight,
It's too much.
Picking sides is going to polarize you. And sometimes standing up for what you believe in is going to make people leave, but that's better than trying to change who you are or hide certain components of yourself to please more people who would just bounce anyway the minute you do something they don't like.
I know, right? And talk about stress in life, trying to please everybody. I mean, those are the people pleasers that I think so many of us grew up
I'm a
potentially
recovering
being. I was
people
gonna
pleaser.
say,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because you think that you have to have everybody needs to be your friend.
Yeah.
That was a snooze, not a stop. Sorry, guys. But you think at a certain up until a certain age, you think everybody has to like you, and that you have to be friends with everybody.
Yeah.
And it comes a point where you're like, not the case. And it's such a beautiful way to kind of like
Be authentic to yourself, regardless of what anyone's going to think of you.
yes. Yes.
I know you're trying to capture a thought and bring it forward.
Yeah, but that's good. So you just finished my thought and all. And it's interesting, and this is the power of perspective too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to Brandon's comment.
Yeah.
You interpreted it the way you did, and you said what you did, which was brilliant and true, and I agree with 10 million fold. But the way I interpreted Brandon's comment, I think I missed out a word when I thought of it. And I interpreted it as we have the power to change how we think about other people, how they think about us. Okay, so
I think I get where you're going with that, and I'm going to give an example because I think examples are really helpful for people.
okay.
And then you can expand on this. So I was at the gym, and I was taking a class last week, and the instructor was really getting on me. You're doing this wrong. You're doing this right. You're going too fast. You're not doing your calves right. I'm like, I can't even do calf lifts right now. Like everything I was doing, he was just on me. And I remember the old me who didn't know my self-worth would have had the thought, he's picking on me. Why is he picking on me? Like, what? He's not saying this stuff to other people, but being the person I am now, I was like, look at this. He's taking an interest in me. He wants to make sure I don't get hurt. This is a group class. I'm not even paying for personal training, and he's singling me out to give me the specific moves. And I realized in that moment how much I had grown. And the next week there was a gal in class, and he was getting on her, and she got all upset, all flustered. How come, why are you always picking on me? You're not saying anything to anybody else. And I thought to myself, I was there last week. She wasn't there. And so I saw her at the gym yesterday, and we're in his class. She didn't come back. She didn't join because she had the perspective that he was picking on her. So we can, as Jovanna is saying, we can change how we think others are thinking about us. Whether that's what's going on in their mind or not, we can choose how that affects us just by the simple reframing of, instead of going, he's picking on me, to, he's taking an interest in me. He cares that I do this right.
What a great example! We did not plan this, obviously, but thank you for illustrating that, because I was going, like, I was meandering, you know me, sometimes it takes me a minute for, like, the thought to reach the mouth and for it to come out, but I love that you just came in and gave the perfect example, illustration, so that you all could see, like, how easy you can reframe things. It's simple, not easy, right? It takes a while to get to the point where
it's a muscle.
It is a muscle, and good thing you were at the gym.
Gotta exercise that.
Good thing you were at the gym. Perfect place. But I love that reframe. He's taking an interest in me. And how many of you have been in a class and your teachers are getting on you, and you're like, this teacher, I'm gonna play hooky and not come tomorrow because I don't want to deal with this teacher. They're taking an interest in you.
Yeah.
They care about you and your progress and your grades and your presence. And it's like when you reframe things, right, it just alleviates a lot of the angst.
Yeah. I mean, it's like being a parent. You know, your kids are fighting you on having to eat vegetables. If you left your kids to their own devices, they're just drinking soda and eating nuggets and Doritos, and they get mad at you and angry that you're constantly trying to steer them in the right direction. But you know it's for their health, their longevity, to prevent diseases, to prevent obesity, to prevent heart issues, you know, all of it. They don't see it as that. Just like you may not see your teachers as that. But you have to go, there's a scripture in the Old Testament that says, God chastens and rebukes those he loves. So like, but if you don't love someone, you're like, yeah, go ahead and eat nuggets dipped in ranch all day. I'm not going to deal with you later when you have heart disease. Like you are on the people you care about. That shows your love for them, And as long as it's not an abusive way, but
Correct,
you're like steering them in the, hey, this way, let's get out and go for a walk instead of you playing video games for 6 hours. Let's get out and be active. Let's, do something. It's because you love them. It's not because you're always harping on them. And
they don't have that perspective. I mean, talking about kids your age kids, it's like they don't have the previous experience that Mama Bear has, right? Mm-hmm. They don't know. Wait until they have kids. They're going to be like, Mama was right, right? And that's when it happens. It's like you have to be a certain age to really appreciate everything your parents did and are doing for you, because until then you think they're nagging, you think they're just on your case, and it's quite the opposite. And of course, hi Mom, in case you're watching, I'm with Katherine.
Does she watch your lives?
Sometimes, yeah, she pops in.
Gosh,
they've been on my lives, my mom and dad.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they're so cute. You should do it. Oh, you have? Okay,
but
good.
I can't do it back home because their internet stinks. So when my mom's come out here, I've done it. When I try to do it at home, it was just blur. It was like
it wasn't
pixely.
working.
They don't have,
they don't need it. Okay. My parents have good internet. Why, I don't know, but it benefits me when I go. And so they'll come in, they'll knock on the door and they'll be like, hi. So they call them YouTube grandparents.
Aww,
yeah.
That's
my
really
parents are really cute. So we were talking about some kids. Yes, kids and reframing, right? They're not going to appreciate what parents do for them until a certain age. And I got to believe maybe a lot of you are in that age group, right? Where you're like, why are they on me all the time? And it's like you hear from a real mama bear. I just play one on TV, right? That it's for your own good. Everything that you think is to like get under your skin is quite the opposite. It's really to form you into the humans that they know you can be. And I love that. And thank you for reminding us, because even though, of course, I'm an adult, right? I have to remember that, because your parents are your parents no matter what age you are, right? And like, I'm still my parents' kid, and my parents still want to parent when I'm there, right? And I have to remember it's for my own good. Sometimes I'm like, but you gotta have patience with them, just like they have to have patience with you.
And your mom has to tell you stuff over and over and over. And I can't remember. I did a live on this a couple years ago on Mother's Day, but the actual meaning of the Hebrew word for mother means smooth water. And when you have a rock that is jagged, the water has to go over it and over it and over it to smooth it out. That's why your mom sometimes has to ask you 47 times to go put the dishes away. You're a ragged, jagged rock, and we're smoothing you out. We're getting you ready for what it's going to be like in the world.
Where's my mic? You gotta drop it. Just, where is it? I usually have one in the other room.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's you can't drop that one.
No.
I have one that I'm like, Mona, mic drop. I love that. So hopefully I'm not as jagged anymore, my mom.
Yeah. Because you're a mother figure. The people that come to your live, you are a mother figure to so many, and they get advice from you, and they feel safe with you, and sometimes they listen more to you than they do their mom. So it's good. You are that person that makes so many feel safe.
Oh, that makes me happy, because it's like, talk about a dream come true, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't have kids of my own, but I have so many of you.
Yeah, everybody that comes on here is looking at you like, wow, this is a lady who I can tell has a heart. She loves me, and she's trying to make my world better. I mean, Jovanna, she's a talented lady. She could be doing so many things right now, and she wants to spend it here with you.
Oh, Katherine.
Okay, we're not going to make Jovanna cry today. I don't know. Have you ever had a live where you didn't cry, though? That's what I'm wondering.
Do you cry on your lives?
No.
You don't cry on your lives? No? Really?
Sometimes. Rarely. Very rare.
Yeah?
Like, if I'm going off script and it makes me go to a place, but I'm usually, I like to have lesson plans. I like to feel like my contribution is like really, like, I don't know, thought through. We're going to talk about that later.
We are going to talk about that because we do things so differently.
They're so different.
As you can tell.
And they're both so good. And they're both so good of ways of doing things.
We're so different, and it works,
She's
right?
serving, like, pina colada with some nugget bobas in it, and I'm, like, serving a steak. And it's like, sometimes mine needs a lot of chewing.
And I'm like, you got to cool down after that steak.
Keeps you full for a long time. It keeps you thinking.
And I'm like, it's hot. Give me another pina colada.
It's the perfect blend of, like, wisdom and fun, which I love.
I love it. Oh, Nicola, thank you, my love. Jose, tears or no tears, the lives are great. Oh,
Yes.
Jose,
Yeah.
you're so kind.
Yeah, Jovanna
it.
is blessed with the gift of compassion. Not a lot of people have that these days in this narcissistic world, for someone to be compassionate about others and what they're going through, even people you don't know. Jovanna's got that in spades. No, I remember one time when you were at my house and I was just casually mentioning a couple things that happened to me in my past that were not good and very tragic, and you started crying for me, and I was like, I'm not even crying. Jovanna's crying for me because of this awful thing that happened, and it was like, that really, like, showed who you are.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. We left her speechless. Oh, let's go to the comments while she collects herself.
I didn't know that, Katherine.
Yeah. Nicholas says, Katherine and Jovanna helped me so much, and I wrote you both on my school's gratitude boards, lives. Aw, that's awesome. Jovanna and you, of course, Katherine, the sweetest human beings ever. Aw, look at all your gifts. They love you. All right, well, hey, she's a New Yorker. She's got that mold. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if most New Yorkers are as compassionate as Jovanna. I would not think so, according to the movies I've watched about New York.
I don't know either. And I got the jersey, which Jersey's not known for being very...
Oh, my goodness. I share this quote for Kathy. Anger clouds the mind.
I know, it races.
Oh, turned inward, it's an unconquerable enemy. Anger clouds the mind, turned inward as an unconquerable enemy. I think all things are conquerable, though. Ooh. But anger turned inward can lead to depression and self-hate. So we have to, not that we have to get our anger out, but if you've got stuff you're bottling up and pushing down, it's going to cause havoc in your body. It's not just emotional. It will end up causing physical symptoms. They've actually studied this, and it shows those who are angry have a lowered immune system. They get sick more often. There's been certain cases where they've been able to see bitterness sometimes correlated with cancer. The amount of bitterness, holding on,
I believe
creates these, like, tumor, kind of things. Not everything, not every physical disease is because of physical things out there. And I've read some books saying that like 75% of our physical ailments are due to emotional things.
I've heard that too.
You know?
Yeah. It's like that holding on to that negativity, like all the years, all the pent up childhood drama that doesn't get healed. Because guess what? As children, we've all have had trauma.
Yeah.
And trauma is trauma, right? It doesn't matter what that trauma is for everybody. Some are seemingly definitely more severe, but still in like the definition of trauma is trauma, whatever that is for you. And if you lock that into your body and you never do anything to do away with it, that's what creates the disease. So, I
disease in two parts. Dis-ease. You're not at ease with yourself.
It's so
You're not at ease with what's going on. So our number one thing let's get our mind and our emotions back into a peaceful, calm, symbiotic state. Do not make decisions when you're in a state of dis-ease, when you have anxiety, when you're upset. Like, to step away from the situation. Like, go get a comfort meal, have something to eat, go take a nap, go to bed, come back the next day refreshed. Don't make decisions when you're in that, because it shuts off certain parts of the brain, the whole fight or flight, the fear. It's going to cause you to make decisions you might regret later. So if you're in a situation where someone's pressuring you that day, that moment, you got to tell me right now or you're going to lose the opportunity. If you don't sign that contract today, we're going to pick somebody else. You cannot be pressured into those situations. And you have to say, I would love this opportunity. I appreciate you thinking of me. However, I do need to seek counsel. I need to think about this. I need to pray about this. You know what? I'd be happy to give you an answer tomorrow. And if you feel like you can't wait that long, well, go, do what you needed. If you need to give it to somebody else. A lot of times that's a scare tactic from people and a manipulation tactic. So you have to recognize, the things that God has for you are for you. And no one else can take it away from you. So if it can be just taken away and ripped out from under you, it probably wasn't necessarily what God had for you or God's best for you. So you never have to fear losing opportunities because they may not be for you. And if there's pressure, if there's stress, you have to know the difference between if you're feeling pushed. A lot of times that's the enemy. The devil will push. God walks ahead of you and gently leads you. Like, come on, Jovanna. Come on, we're going this way. And the devil's like, go, sign that thing, do that thing. So when you feel that pressure, that's not coming from God.
Don't do that. And we've all done it. We've all been in that place. So I don't want you to think that
100%.
As actors, especially, that was the first thing that came to mind. How frequently that carrot is dangled in front of our face because we're like, we want that role. But it's like, how many things? We've had this conversation before. How many things have we had dangled in front of us that perhaps we did not take advantage of, but it was God's protection? Because it was not meant for us. Because if it was for us, it would have been there for us. Yeah. And I can name multiple times, and we've discussed this, where it's like, oh my gosh, looking back, thank goodness XYZ didn't happen. Thank goodness I didn't do that film, that. Yeah. And then you get like the stories afterwards. And this is only because we have like public examples, you know what I mean? But there's definitely plenty of personal as well. It's just so that you know that if you've succumbed to pressure, you're not the only one. You're not I don't want you to ever think that. But when you have this beautiful illustration that I want you to rewatch, that beautiful moment, that push you did on me, like I felt it viscerally. Like that was really powerful. And so hopefully visually you got that same powerful example illustration of how not to make decisions, right? Now you can have a true visual representation of like the tug and pull of God. And I don't even like saying that word.
We'll call him the evil one.
Yeah, I don't like saying that word.
When I first met Jovanna, this is a funny story because you're reminding me of it. The three of us, me and her and Raina Shante, were in the dressing room back when we had a dressing. Remember before the makeup?
Yes! Yeah.
And Raina and I were just like, and the devil. And Jovanna's eyes got real big. She says to me like, you just talk about the devil? You just talk about him like it's nothing? I'm like, yeah, get that guy. He's under your finger, stomp him out. And she's like, where I come from, we don't really talk about him. And Katherine and I looked at each other like, okay. All right. Well, you're more powerful than he is, so he's got nothing on you.
Well, no, we don't even say the name, so we don't even have to give him power. That's why we don't say
That's
it.
the thing?
That's the thing, yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't even want to give him any, like, even our breath.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
You thought it was the other way?
I thought I was like, yeah, like, what?
No.
You can't do anything to you.
No,
So, there's times I've written books, devil is supposed to be a capital D, and I've just made it a lowercase d. I'm like, he doesn't deserve a capital D.
Agreed. Yeah.
But that's that whole interpretation thing again.
Yeah, perspective, right?
Yeah, what's your perspective on it?
Yeah, that's interesting. So the story came out. There's been a couple stories coming out today that we're just learning about each other's different perspective or take on it. That's so cool.
Based on, what we've been through and what, how we grew up and all that. And, we would certain church service, we'd sing songs in church about how, like, the devil he's under our feet, Satan is under, we're like stomping him out. It's not where I go now, but there's been other churches I've been to. I'm like, yeah, we're going to stomp on him. And that's actually a scripture from the Old Testament that talks about how Satan is under your feet, so.
I think I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. It's great.
It's so interesting. I love that. Despite knowing each other, how many years now?
It's coming up on 7. Or is it 8? No, it's coming up on 6. You started at Dhar in 2019?
Yeah.
I started in 2018, so I was
a year ahead, yeah.
2018.
No, we started in 19.
Okay.
And I started working with you fairly early on when you and Ricky
because they had a very small crew.
And I would go to your house, remember during COVID when we didn't have a set?
We shot at my house like 9 different episodes.
Yeah.
I have a video, for those of you who want to know, I have a video on my YouTube channel. I think it's actually called the 9 Dhar Mann episodes that were shot at my house.
Oh, that's a good one.
Before they had a studio. So I could show you like, this episode, and this is my living room.
That's
and
fun!
This was my bedroom. This episode was so.
Yeah, I remember we used to go there. Oh my God, back in the day, and there was like a crew of 2 and a cast of 15 of us maybe, if that. Right? How many?
I don't know. It's probably never more than 5 or 6. I don't know where the 15, unless some extras came for something.
I feel like it was. I don't know.
Usually back then the storylines only had like 5 people,
and everybody was like, right? It was so. What's that word?
Circular.
Like
back and forth, swapping partners.
Yes,
he was always stealing my husband's. Go back and watch those episodes. Jovanna was like a homewrecker.
I know. I was like, and then they turned me around. Those episodes at Katherine's house, I like to revisit every now and then. How fun.
Oh, yeah.
I will check them out, Katherine. Nicola says I'll check them out. We have been missing out on this awesome chat. Guys, sorry. I told you we weren't gonna be in the chat as frequently just because there's so much going on here live. And we always tell you, I know you do, like appreciate what's right in front of you, right? Like literally we're in front of you, which is cool. But she's right in front of me, and it's been months and months, and her first time here in my home, so like I'm really just basking in it.
It's such a beautiful home too.
We haven't even done anything. We literally just came on live.
Haven't had the tour yet. Just pulled up in the driveway, and
I think you're seeing the whole tour. What's it called? I appreciate Katherine's work. Don't we all?
Thank you.
Okay, Ninja Keith, let's see. Life is what we make it. Always has been, always will be. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. True. And life is either a daring adventure or it's nothing. And isn't that interesting? Adventure, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been a roller coaster ride.
We know adventure.
Yeah.
I think everyone who chooses LA as a city has a higher propensity of knowing adventures. That's not to say that we experience life more, that's not what I mean. But just the ups and downs of this industry alone, and so many people in the city are in this industry, that it's like you see things that every day
there's an electricity to the city.
Yeah.
And there's everywhere you go, like somebody is working on big things somewhere. They're like, I'm writing my first book. I'm doing this thing. I'm trying to get this launched. I invented this thing. So you're surrounded with creative energy everywhere. Even like sometimes the homeless people are like writing their novel in their tent. That's like it's in like when I go back home to Minnesota, it's more like I want to say that I don't want to say we're not content here, but there's more people like, oh no, I'll ask my friends like, what's your plans for the year? I don't know. We're thinking about maybe going to the lake in August.
It's so true, isn't it? Wild?
And they're happy with that.
It's
and
so
then I
wild.
think God's put a different thing in each of us. Like, if I don't do something towards my goals every day, I feel like I'm just wasting my life. You know?
I'm sorry, I'm going to correct you. Every minute, like, forget the day. Like, the times I hang out with her, I'm like,
I may have done
anything
10 things before I came here today. I may have.
And I prepared for the live. That's one thing. 10 different little things, right? Because there's always little things that you have to do to prepare for the live. Whether it's scripting, whether it's posting, whether it's lighting, whether it's, setting up the YouTube, right? Just, what do you think about setting up a live on YouTube, isn't it?
I don't think I put as much thought into the setup as I do preparing the lesson. I sometimes spend hours preparing the lesson I want to share with you each week.
That's what we're going to talk about later, because I like feel the group, right? I feel the chat, and it's like last week, because it was like the second day of my cleanse, so I was like all low energy, and I was like, oh my God, I had a little bit of a headache.
How long of a cleanse are you doing? 10 days?
It's 10 days, like a rigorous 10 days, and then after that it's another 30 days. So it's a 40-day total, not the Danielle's.
Is this the green one you did?
Yes!
She told me about this cleanse back in 2019.
Yes!
Did you do it like a yearly thing?
Depends on the year. We haven't done it in 2 years. The last time I think we did it was maybe one time after our wedding. But we do it whenever we want to like be a little brighter,
in
right?
March, I did a 30-day juice feast. So I just had juice for 30 days, And
but you're a juicer. Her juices are freaking awesome. I could not be a juicer.
I didn't make smoothies. That would have been like substance. Like the fiber wasn't even in there. It was just,
you just had the juice?
I only
but
had
you make
juice for
such
30
good
days.
juices. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I'm going to miss Katherine's juice and smoothie. Either one, interchangeably, both. I was like, every time I go there, she like feasts us with juices and smoothies and handmade everything. And you'll see what you get later.
She's getting me a carrot. It's all good. It's all good. I didn't come for the food. I came for the company.
Aww. Speaking of which, we're coming up on the 1 hour. Because it's Friday, I always say this. I want you guys to go out and enjoy your Friday. I know that I certainly have extra reason to enjoy mine today. I am just so excited that y'all popped in here to say hello, to be with us, to see what the surprise was. You know me, I'm always trying to like find little ways. And we have literally been trying to do this for months and months, maybe years, right? And look how long it took us.
How long have you been going live now?
4 years.
4 years.
It's going to be 4 in October, yeah.
Maybe we started around the same time. I have to remember when I started. I did it for like 3 years straight, and then I took a year where I went completely off YouTube Lives, and I did it in a private Facebook group, Zoom meetings.
Okay.
So I went away for a year, and I only just came back like, maybe a month ago?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took off a whole year because I wanted more intimacy. Like
I
wanted
craving
to see
that. Me too.
So I wanted to see people's faces, and so they were on. I got to see everybody's faces, and then they got to ask me questions in like I'm seeing them.
Human form. Yeah.
And so
I've been thinking of doing that. Remember anybody of my like OGs, like probably CJ Muna? I wanted to do like a pizza meet. And I think I'm going to have to bring that back. I may not be eating pizza.
A mukbang?
A what?
Mukbang.
What's a mukbang?
It's when you eat while you're live talking to people. You never heard of that?
No. It's a working lunch where I come from.
But if you're filming it, it's a mukbang.
That sounds weird.
It does sound weird. I think it's an Asian name.
Oh, no offense. It just sounds like...
I thought CJ probably knows. He's got a channel about eating, right? CJ eats.
Okay, so I'm going to have to pick your brain about that and
Yeah.
see. We got to chat. So, y'all, happy Friday. We're sorry we didn't get into the chat as much, but the comments were beautiful. You all are beautiful.
And we'll look at them
Katherine
later.
is beautiful. And I'm just so happy to have her here. And I don't know how long I have her because she's got lots of boys to go back to. So I got to make sure I, get everything I can out of her. You know what I mean? Alyssa, hello, welcome. I like to make sure everyone feels welcome, and today everybody else did the job for us. So thank you, everybody. I love Katherine Norland. Yes, as do I. Get some good catch up after the live. You know it. I don't understand the script. Can you see what the script says?
You girls too. Heart, heart.
Oh. I would have never gotten that.
So you're saying something about love them and you girls too, or have a good.
Yeah,
Friday,
no, I
you
just
girls
never
too.
would have read that. It looks almost
It's
like
kind
characters.
Of weird. Yeah, it's like cursive a little bit.
What's that
Okay.
say?
Look,
K-
KJJ, y'all. I don't know.
KJJ. The
Anyway.
acronyms. Okay,
Anyway.
everybody.
Maybe it's Katherine and Jovanna.
Maybe. All right, everybody. Joshie, I see you, Joshie. How you doing, my Joshie? Big hugs to you too, Dice Golden. And I am so excited. Yes, Ninja Keith. That's why I coined you Ninja Keith. He got my book before I did. He got a book before I was like, and he was in the UK. And I was like, how did you do that? Like, it took longer for me to get my copy than him to get his.
Oh my gosh.
And
I just mailed my book to someone in France who wanted my autograph.
Oh.
The mailing costs more than the book.
Oh, yeah.
It cost $29 to mail my book to France.
I had to, I chose to mail it to Canada.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Probably not as expensive as France, but
Probably
still.
not. Yeah. You guys are diehard fans, and we love you, and we're glad you get value from these, and we'll keep showing up as long as you'll keep having us.
Oh, yes. And I hope this gives Dhar a little seedling to have us work together again. What has happened? We used to work a lot together, remember? We used to be like in every video, like...
I think the last one was the Rivaling Neighbors, right? And that was like 2 years ago?
Too long, everybody.
maybe.
Too long. We got to get Dhar to get us back together.
Yeah.
Or whoever is in charge.
Yeah, the casting people, right?
It's new casting, isn't it? Okay, we got lots to chat about. Everybody, Nicola's son. Oh my God, I call her Nicola's son because it's like sunshine. So I started calling her Nicola's son. Sometimes it's too many syllables, but I love you all. Thank you so much. We love you all. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting us. Thank you for our poster, Nicola. That was beautiful. Thank you for bringing it and sharing it live. This has been so amazing. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite lives because you were here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for trekking here.
Yeah.
Big love. Happy Friday, everybody. Go enjoy it. Have a great weekend, yay. And we shall see you next time, yay.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. We love you.